Morning guys, hope you're well. Oh, what a beautiful morning it is this morning. Lovely and crisp, beautiful winter's morning, not a breath of wind. A little bit of atmospheric mist lingering on this wonderful lake we've got here, situated just in front of the magnificent Carew Castle, which is a beautiful local landmark to me. Absolutely wonderful location. I'm hoping the sun is going to cast some nice golden light on these ancient walls this morning and help me create a really nice image. So, getting my stuff set up here, I've got my 18 to 55mm lens on. I'll be shooting across this pristine lake this morning, hoping to capture some lovely reflections. There's the odd ripple created just by birds, mainly swans and a few ducks, but I'm hoping it's going to be calm enough to be able to capture something really nice here this morning. So everything's set up here, positioned nicely. I've gone for a really minimalist shot here. Really want to try to just pay attention to the castle, the simplicity, the golden light hitting the sides of these wonderful ancient stoneworks. So the sun's rising literally to my left here, which is casting the golden light onto the side elevation of this building. And also because it's in ruins as well, there must be some open walls to this left hand side, and it's casting light actually into the interior of the building as well. So that's adding some warmth to the interior, which is quite nice, just on this front left hand side portion of the castle. So that's really nice. So I'm paying special attention to the water here to make sure I can get the calmest reflections possible. But I think my biggest issue, like I said before, is the birds. But now this light is casting its reflection into the water as well, so that really helps. So settings wise, it's probably as straightforward as you get for a landscape photo, no bracketing or anything like that. Manual focus straight on the castle there at 35mm, f10, ISO 160, 20th of a second. 2-second timer is on to make sure I've got no camera shake, to make sure I can get the clearest, cleanest possible image. So I am going to grab another one now. And while I'm here, what I might do is pop the polarizer on just to see if I can take a few reflections off the foreground, see if there's any details under the water. I also might put a 10-stop filter on as well, see if I can take the ripples out of this water completely, and just to see what that does to the shot as well. Just a little bit of experimentation. Yeah, but overall, I'm really happy with this one for the start to the day. Hopefully we're going to be heading off to do a bit of woodland photography in a bit when the best of the light has disappeared from this wonderful scene. We'll see what else we can capture for the rest of the day. Coffee time, guys. Ooh, this is a well-earned break, I tell you. So I have been walking for probably about 3 hours since I last left you there at the castle. This particular woodland continues to frustrate me. I've captured probably my favourite image of 2021 here across the other side of the estuary. I'll pop that up. That was taken during one of the monthly videos I do in the Photographer's Clubhouse. Fancy checking that out, please, feel free to jump over there. Leave a link at the top there and down in the description. But yeah, I think I captured probably my favourite image of 2021. But this woodland, it's got so much potential, but there's so much clutter here as well. Some beautiful ancient trees, lots of lichens, mosses, lots of ivy. It really has like a tropical feel. There's a lot of rhododendrons a bit further down this way, but it's so cluttered, and it's trying to find something through that clutter is really challenging. So yeah, 3 hours I've spent this morning looking, trying to find something to photograph, something that I feel can make a good image. And I think I've settled on one here, which, although I'm not shooting in the dense part of the woodland, I'm looking across this glade here, which then has a couple of oak trees, and then we've got the reed beds of the estuary, and then right opposite we've got the woodland behind. So there's a big embankment behind, which is definitely got some mist in it. There's some mist holding into those trees there, so that's adding a little bit of separation, but the light's coming from behind and to the right, so it's a side light, and that's lighting up these two trees that we've got down here in the foreground and casting some nice directional light onto the pines behind. So I do feel it looks like quite a nice image here on the back of the camera, and that mist is really helping to add separation and depth to the image. Now the reed beds behind these two oaks are nice and orange, whereas the cooler tones of the mist behind kind of add that contrast into the image. So we've got two different tones to the image, if you like. It's been a long time coming this morning, it really has. And that's the contrast, isn't it? That's the difference between shooting an iconic location where you can park right next to it, get out, get your kit out and shoot, and then coming to a location such as this, an ancient woodland, and really having to put the legwork in to get it. But I often find that the images that you spend more time looking for, more time searching for, are a lot more rewarding and tend to stick with me a lot longer. I often find they're the ones I want to print and put on my wall, as opposed to the more iconic shot. Thoroughly enjoyed this morning, actually. Beautiful conditions. Got some beautiful cloud coming over now, real high level cloud, which offers that diffusion as well. So we're not getting direct harsh sunlight, it's a diffused light, which is definitely what I look for when I'm shooting in the woodland. Now I have tried the polarizer with this image and it did absolutely nothing to the shot, so I've took that off. I was hoping maybe I could perhaps reduce some of the specular highlights. There's definitely some light hitting parts of the ivy in these trees, but no, it didn't reduce those at all, so I've took it off. The less glass on the front of the lens, the better. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do now is just all the light's really nice. I'm just going to go and grab this shot now. So settings really simple, 30 of a second f11, that's getting everything nice and sharp. Sweet spot to this lens, pretty much ISO 160. Put the self timer on. Focus on the trees and just shield the lens from the sun. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, really nice. So I just thought I'd move a little bit further down into this glade just to check out, see whether I could get a composition on just the two trees, a more intimate shot of those two trees that were just photographed back from up that way. So we were positioned, if you can see that there, by the oak tree there. So I did manage to get a shot, but the light's really dropped off now. It's gone really overcast, so there was literally no light on the subject really, just a little bit of soft diffuse light. So whether that's going to come out well in the photograph or not, I don't know, but I just thought it'd be interesting just to see if I can get a tighter shot on those two, just a different composition, to see if I can get the two trees interacting with each other a little bit more, because from back up that way I feel it was very much face on. This way one tree is situated slightly in front of the other one, so I'm just interested to see how the relationship between the two trees plays out in, in the composition. So I think the separation works well. There's definitely a lot of separation there because of the distance between those and the forest, but beyond that, so yeah, I'll put it up anyway. I'm not sure whether it's going to work or not, but let me know your thoughts as ever. So it's quite an interesting one for me this week, shooting an iconic location that was pretty easy. Park the car, get the gear out, shoot it, and then come to a very, very challenging, difficult location such as this one and trying to find a compelling image. So yeah, I think it was a bit of a contrast really, but I've really enjoyed it. It's been an absolutely cracking morning. So guys, I think that just wraps this week's vlog up. As ever, if you enjoyed this content, please be sure to share it with other like-minded people that you think might enjoy it also. Also, hit that thumbs up button. I'm told it really does help out with the algorithm and everything. I'm not sure if it does, but why not? Give it a like anyway. And yeah, if you really want to support this channel, guys, check out my online photography club where we learn, share and inspire each other to go out and create amazing photos. Anyway guys, until next time, take care and I'll see you soon.